What's up, y'all? Today I kind of want to talk about self-confidence. I don't know. I kind of lack it. I stop myself from experiencing a lot of things because I'm not that confident in myself all the way to explore them. And I don't think it's fair to myself to hold myself back because I'm beautiful, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm the best me I can get right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, to be honest, y'all, like, I had a date a couple weeks ago, and a week before that, like, I had a bump near my lip, and I wanted to cancel the entire date because I'm like, bro, that's so embarrassing. Like, now I gotta go see them. Like, do I say something? Do I explain? Like, it was just a pimple, So it's kind of just like I'm self-aware enough to know that I am insecure in a way. Um, I'm self-aware enough to know that energy no longer serves me in a way because the day after our date, I didn't say anything, but the day after our date, it popped. I didn't want to pop it on its own, and now I have like an open flesh thing, like how I got right here from this mysterious bug bite. This would have stayed on my lip, and then it would have been like an open sore, and I feel like then I'd have to explain myself. I don't want to do that. You know, I'm a boss ass bitch. Pimple or not, and I feel like I need to tell myself that sometimes. The I statements can only get us but so far. We actually have to think it. We have to be it. I'm beautiful, and it takes more than me saying it and other people recognizing my beauty to truly know and understand that I am insecure. It takes way more than surface level things. I feel like phase 1 was very surface level, you know what I'm saying? Phase 0 was about accepting the call. Phase 1 was about walking the walk. I feel like this one's talking the talk, throat chakra. Got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands. Talking about confidence. King of Pentacles is in reverse regarding this Four of Wands. Regarding confidence, Spirit, it's hard when you read yourself. I see why we read other people. I'd rather talk to my collective because it's harder for me to hear these messages. Because I'm talking to myself and I don't want to hear it. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands is truly given I always think of the Four of Wands as like a foundation, like something that you build and you come back to. So looking at this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like, what does this have to do with confidence, Spirit? Anyway, I get ego death from this King of Pentacles. It's like something had to fall, something had to drop. Earthly possessions, probably. I guess beauty is kind of like an earthly thing because at the end of the day, our spirit has no face. It's truly this human experience that we experience, 3D beauty. I know for sure that my aura is beautiful enough. I shine very bright, and that's probably why. Yeah, okay, got it, Spirit. That's probably why people around me were just like, bro, it's not that serious, but it's internal. With this Four of Wands, that foundation that I had was the foundation that I'm headed to, the foundation that I need to go towards has no room for the negative earthly emotions. I feel like insecurity is one of those. It's an insecure thing. Why would I ever compare myself? Who am I comparing myself to? I'm comparing myself to before and after this pimple. You know, like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I need to come back to a space within myself to where I can celebrate and be happy that I've worked towards something. You know, I've been working on my self-care and my beauty standards and stuff. I'm even recording this video with a whole bunch of Vaseline on my lips because my lips was dry one day. And I just got home. So, it is what it is. With this hermit mode in reverse, 10 of Wands upright and 3 of Pentacles upright. It's like I refuse to let something, I refuse to let something bring me down, you know, and instead I've chosen a lighter path towards positive earthly possessions and pentacles, you know. So it's like the hermit mode. I was juggling between canceling the date. It was just an example, but I was juggling between canceling the date versus just showing up as myself, and I didn't let that ruin me. I didn't let that like hold me back from being myself in any kind of way. So I feel as if spirit is going to bless me because of it. Like I got rid, or I let my ego down regarding beauty. And for that, I'll be blessed. With the number 3, every time I think of 3, I think of my ancestors. And I feel like they're very proud of me because I didn't let no small thing get me down. You know, like, it's very small, guys, but again, these are my readings. Yeah. The Magician is in reverse, and I know what that means. I know what that means. Something that I tried, like, didn't work. Like, something reversed and backfired, but I knew it was going to backfire. I heard it when I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did some stuff regarding beauty. And I knew it wasn't going to work, or not going to work. It will work one day, just not the way that I did it. Not the day that I decided to do it. Yeah. All about trusting my intuition and truly hearing myself with this Queen of Swords. It's truly being that person that no longer relies on outside validation regarding their intuition. Thank you, Spirit. And that's tying this in. Like, my insecurity was my insecurity needed to be removed within, like, my confidence realm, because I needed to come back to a foundation of myself so I can be myself. At the end of the day, a pimple's not going to stop me. You know, to relate it to bigger things, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't put myself out there because of so many things, you know, or I shouldn't up and leave a job because I don't like the way they're treating me. I should actually stand up for myself and learn how to do that professionally and then move on to the next job, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, I feel like is what is important. I've been working on my confidence since I became skinny for real. I had my weight loss surgery in 2019, and like I got flabby skin, you know what I'm saying? Like my boss tells me all the time, like, he was like, I would have never expected that, like, you give me one of those really lucky skinny girls. And I said, baby, I ain't never been skinny a day in my life. I'm still not. So it's like this, and my weight is internal to me. Nobody's going to be able to see that unless I show it to you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. I'm not about to go under the knife again for no insecurity. Thank you, Spirit. That's what this is. The insecurities. I've always been insecure. I've always been a big girl. And now that I'm not a big girl, I still think big girl ways. I still think big girl thoughts. Because in my opinion, when I was bigger, nobody was really like banging with me for real. So everything had to be on point. I was already big, so I couldn't have any slack in being anything else besides like fresh, clean, and got the newest things, all that. I feel like that insecurity actually started from, oh, wow, that I could cry. That insecurity actually started from a very long time ago. It started from before birth because it my father got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say that whoever was raising my dad must have taught him that laughing, like being the butt end of the joke, was love, because he did that to me my entire life. He always joked about it. My dad is Jamaican, so like when it comes to my little American self, he's like, you want Burger King, ha ha ha, you don't want no rice and peas. Or like, even when I got older, it was like, you gonna eat so much, you know what I'm saying, you gonna eat so much on your plate, like, wow, you that hungry? And his plate is 2 times the size of mine. Why are you bringing up my or your insecurity, for real, because it's all projection? But when I was younger, you're bringing up my insecurity in front of the whole dinner table, in front of the whole family, for what? That makes you feel better. And I feel like I learned that with this family vacation. It's so crazy. I'm sitting here talking about a date. Sometimes things are so freaking surface level that we don't even realize it. 10-10. But 10-10. But things are so surface level we don't even realize. But this has been in my life for so long, and I didn't catch it until the insecurity was projected on somebody that wasn't me. And when I caught it, I was just like, in my adult years, it's kind of just like, that's not okay. We shouldn't be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But also, like, I can't control what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? I can't control you at all. The only thing I can do is control myself and how I react to it. And the same thing with insecurity. And insecurity is not going to make you stand up for yourself. 12:22. Insecurity is never going to let you stand up for yourself. And that's probably why this needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the little shit in life is all tests. I feel like we get tested often depending on the energy. And I feel like me going on a date with them, I like them very much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them very well, but I'm going to try my best. You know what I'm saying? I could be the best me I could be. And even though there was like a bump near my lip, like you guys can still kind of see it because it popped. It's way too close to my lip. You know what I'm saying? It's not like on my lip, but still, like, I was like, damn, I gotta explain to her, like, this is just a pimple. Like, I'm so sorry. Girl, it popped. I was with my homegirl on the beach the next day when it popped. And I heard in my head, like, you so scared to tell her that this is just a pimple the whole time. I really do have herpes. Like, what why am I so scared to tell this girl that I don't know? You know? That I've never met before. Like, oh my gosh, I have a pimple on my lip. But like, it's like okay, wow, looking back on my dating life between the last 2 years, like, I've been intentional with my dating just to realize that I'm really toxic, and I throw my money at women because I feel like they don't really love me for real. They just want my money. And I can't, with that mindset, with that insecure mindset, I can't go into this connection. I can't go into any connection with that negative energy of, I'm just gonna give this to you because I know you want it and it's the only thing I can give. Like, why do I talk to people that don't want my heart? Why do I entertain people that only want my money? Like, and I think it's really, it's a beautiful thing when somebody's just like, girl, I don't want your money. Like, I got it. It's cool. Don't do that. I love that because it teaches me that I'm in the wrong for doing it. It's not normal for somebody to just throw money at you, but also I don't think it's normal for somebody under 30 to have 6 figures and above. What am I going to do with this money? My bills are paid. Let's go out to Vegas. I'll drive. Don't worry. You bring the tunes. You bring food, one or two times during, you know, you pay for dinner, I'll pay for the way, period. You pay, ain't no tolls on the way to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even have you pay for gas, because Veronica, she a big girl, you know what I'm saying? She takes some gas. But yes, that insecure mindset stemmed from way before I was born, and it's going to continue happening with the people that it's already affecting. But me personally, I choose not to do that. I choose not to move forward in that energy of projecting insecurity. I would like to heal my insecurity, because in my phase 2 of awakening, I can recognize that energy is not mine. I myself am not insecure. I'm very confident within myself. I'm very secure within myself. So why would a pimple ever stop the show? Why would me having a pimple on my lip ever make me feel like I need to cancel something or run away from somebody? Because I'm insecure. Everybody gets pimples, but the girl I was on a date with, I don't know, she's just too beautiful, you know. I think she's perfect. And because I think she's perfect, I don't think I'm worthy enough. You know, I didn't think that I was perfect for her. I didn't think she'd want me, period. I'm surprised she even said yes. So for her to say, like, I would love to, you know, like, and then talk to me, and then I got this bump on my lip, is kind of just like, well, that's it. I'm texting my friends like, bro, she's definitely not gonna talk to me again. Like, she's not texting me back. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then she'll text me. You know, like, what's the point? And even if it doesn't work out, maybe just the lesson was to exercise my insecurity. I just asked her out again last night. We're going to see what she said. I mean, I just asked her out again tonight. We're going to see what she said. But yes, thank you, Spirit. That was very surface level. It was very surface level, and which makes sense, because I had a date before my vacation, and I realized all of this insecure projection was on my vacation, you know. So that's nice. With this Knight of Cups, I feel like this is me and my energy. Messages, like, I don't know, something about messages, like being too ashamed to say what I have to say, in a way. Or maybe I couldn't give my all. I couldn't look somebody in the eye and feel so sad for myself about my weight, you know, about my pimple, about my actual herpes. Like, that's not okay. I need to be confident in myself, because at the end of the day, I can only support me. And I think in my last 2 years of dating, I would like tell them everything and would just wait for them to love me back. And of course that's not going to work. You know, I always thought it was because, like, oh, nobody's going to date me because I have herpes. Nobody's going to want me because, I don't know, I work so much. Nobody's going to want to spend time with me because I live in an RV. It's not that at all. Somebody would love to spend time with me. Somebody would love to spend the weekend in the RV, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to spend my money on that person. I don't have to pay for an entire trip to mother freaking Vegas just because I have it and they don't. I don't have to do that. Any responsible person that's full of love, you know what I'm saying, that truly likes me for me, wouldn't want that to happen. Wouldn't want me to swipe every time. They'd feel bad at some point, and I love that. And I'm also noticing that these two wands together, the two queens, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, usually mean like some kind of rivalry going on. Like, I have somebody in my energy. Okay, we were talking about that, which is insecurity of family. You know what I'm saying? Never mind, sorry. I got distracted. But yes, there's people here that don't want my money. There's people here that just truly want to spend time with me. And let them do that, you know, until they don't want to do that no more. I don't have to, I'm not having sexual intercourse with anybody. So what's the point of sitting here saying, oh, I have this, you know, like, I don't know. I understand it's important, but when it gets, you know, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't have to tell all my tea. I feel like before I was just info dumping on people, like, this is what I did, this is what I do, you know, I'm changing, I'm healing, I'm doing this, will you love me? Get your nails done, would you love me? How about now? Let's go on a date, you know, I got you. You love me yet? Please? You know, how about just a good morning text? You only text me once a day, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 6 to 10. Thanks, babe. Let me send you your Cash App and pay for your dinner. Not very demure. It's not giving demure at all. I was in the wrong. I was just as toxic as the people that I was dating. Because they were accepting it, but they weren't giving it. I was giving it, but I was not receiving. And it's been like that my entire life. I don't want that for me anymore. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to work on myself. I'm ready to work on my confidence with this Eight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? With this Tower moment at the bottom, it's kind of just like, and if it all fails, my foundation that I'm coming back to with this Four of Wands is going to be much better. Because although my relationships with these people may fail, although somebody may not like the fact that I have herpes and would like to keep themselves protected, that's totally fine. That's their prerogative. But I'm always going to have that confidence to know that it's all right. I'm okay. You know, they were always going to be okay, you know, in a way. Herpes is so common, bro. I understand it's a sexually transmitted disease, but it's not transmitted sexually all the time. I mean, I guess HIV isn't either. I don't know. Still. HIV has been very common, like, in the TikTok reading community. Like, especially, like, before phase 0, HIV has been very prominent. I'm scrolling through social media, I see PrEP. I'm driving through country and I see a billboard of getting tested. You know, I hear it on the radio and it's kind of just like, whose energy is that? Because I know it's not mine. With this Nine of Pentacles, baby, I know it's not mine. Okay? I'm not about to collect all these STDs like Sonic coins. I know it's not mine. I feel like it's the people that did wrong me, though. I mean, let's not get into their tea. These are my cards. I don't want their energy on my shit. But yeah, anyway. I feel like this Tower is the energy that I have right now, regarding like some kind of ego death. I said that with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like an ego death of confidence, because it has nothing to do with the pimples on my face. It has nothing to do with my herpes. And it has everything to do with how I carry myself, how I communicate with my lovers, you know, how I move and shake when it comes to how I feel with being disrespected. All of that is confidence. And insecurity can show in all ways. I feel like if I would have told that girl that I had a pimple on my lip and it wasn't like a herpes outbreak, 444 on the clock, I would have stated my insecurity. I tell people all the time, your insecurities are showing. And I feel like I had to tell myself, you know, chill. Now, it's regarding the money thing. I was trying to throw my money at her for real, but she wasn't trying to take it, which I truly do appreciate. But also, it was a date. So it's kind of just like, do you like me for real? Or, ew, that's so insecure of me. Do you like me? Why don't you want to take my money? Like, girl, that's so funny. Love me. I want to be with you. Hey, I want to be with, and I want to be with you. Just love me. Sorry, I kind of threw those cards. 3 of Cups is in reverse. I feel like I have somebody in my energy that's gonna be jealous that I move on. I feel like I have somebody in my energy that's going to try and energetically ruin whatever connection that I have next. Because no lie, y'all, I had some somebody lit a candle on my ass and I found out. And now they avoided me like the plague. Right? They avoided me like the plague. And you want to know why? Because spiritually, when you do somebody wrong and they find out, you become very guilty. Because when you enlighten, their aura and their light becomes brighter in a way. Their frequency becomes higher. So therefore, you are now the coward. Okay, so as I elevate the person that lit the candle and the people that were involved, because I feel like it was multiple people with this 3 of Cups. It was probably 3 freaking people that I could name them off. I could name them right now. EBT. Ah! EBT was sitting here trying to play with me because I definitely case searched that ass. At least 1 out of 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody not paying their rent. So all that karma that was happening, you know what I'm saying, behind my back, once I enlightened and became that next light being, everything got exposed, baby. What? That's why I was talking about HIV earlier, and I feel like it's about to pluck the other 2. Real bad, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. That's why spirit always wants you to have that confidence. That physical beauty means nothing if you don't know you're truly beautiful on the inside. Staring in that mirror, doing those I statements only work to a certain point. Faith without works is dead. You have to believe it. You know, you got to walk it. You got to be it. Even with me wearing like my head wraps and things, like most people just be buying like regular cutesy stuff. I got dinosaurs and smiley faces, ho. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy being different. I'm not doing this for show. I'm not doing this just because I thought it was cute or, you know, people are going to enjoy me and like me because I'm so authentic. No, I like this. For example, with those same insecure spirits, like my family's been roasting me for my little rat tail. I need to go see y'all need to go see Ebony at Fran's place down in Dallas, Texas. Downtown Dallas. She got me right. She got my little rat tail going. My friends, but my family was like, why do you want to be a rat? Like, why would you want a rat tail on the back of your neck? Like, why would you want one lock? And it's like, as the only black member of this family, please F off. And it is what it is. With that tower moment, it is what it is. It is what it is. If I didn't truly love myself, that would have crumbled me. Just like it did when I was younger. I could on that vacation around my family, I could feel my inner child just standing so tall. Cause it's like, you can't do that to me no more. I chose to do this. I didn't choose to be overweight. You know, I didn't choose to have a lot of acne. I didn't choose to want to be a tomboy. It was just comfortable to me. But now I'm very comfortable in who I am. Why? Because I chose to be this way. I am this way because I want to be this way. I am control of my own life. Just because you want me to wear 2 earrings in my ear and I only like 1, that doesn't mean anything to me. You know, I still love them. I still love them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm seeing the number 3 back to back. They're like kind of like mirroring each other in a way. Like that. I feel like it's those 3, it's those ancestors, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna have my back, period. And where do these ancestors come from? The family. So it's probably my grandmother right there on the side giving me a hug, apologizing energetically because she used to be the same person doing that. The same person. I remember one time I told my dad that she upset me because of something that she said. Like she said something about my weight, and I told my father. And then Granny came and she apologized. She said, "Baby, I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry." My granny ain't never make fun of me since. I was what, like 10? I love you, Granny. Wow, this was a heavy message, but it was definitely needed. Insecurity. It is what it is. Insecurities came from people that weren't me. Insecurities came from projected insecurity that was placed on other people and then passed down from generation to generation. Like, I'm realizing that projection is real, because why would you bring up my weight? Why is that the first thing on your mind? You know, because you're looking at your weight. You're insecure about your weight, so you're going to bring up mine. Ain't nobody thinking about no weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow, or, you know what I'm saying? Think about how we going to have fun tonight. You sitting here thinking about how you look. You want to look good. And you the only person that could determine that. Period. Empress energy, man. Excuse me. Empress energy over this 3 of Cups in reverse. Empress energy over these 3 people that lit that candle on me. And I'm hearing it was probably more, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody probably, because I don't know, who freaking knows, but this Empress over the 3 of Cups energy, I got that ass. I've exposed you in a way. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like it just could have been worse. In a way. I feel like it could have been way worse than what it was. But because I am the Empress, because I am protected, because I always have protection from my angels and my ancestors, that weapon did not form, and now it's finna backfire. Because all of them ignoring me right now. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I built that confidence. That's something they thought that I was never going to get. Ever. I used to be 300 pounds. And me losing all this weight didn't help the insecurity. I'm still very much insecure. But with the last card being the Empress, I'm chilling, man. Ending this video at 33 minutes, you know, and I've been saying that the number 3, why so much heavy protection regarding me. My ancestors don't play about me. Period. I like this phase too. I hope y'all stick around, man. That's what's up.